Now, for the record, you don't necessarily have to output data directly from columns. We can use select as a calculator. So I can do 12 times 12, and that should be 144. And that's what I get in my output. Again, the header's not there, but you'll notice that I don't get all kinds of rows because I didn't ask it to get anything from tables, right? So you could hypothetically use it this way. You can grab stuff from your account table, and when you output it, you just get this raw data for each record that exists in account. As you can see, there's 20 records, right? So maybe you want to do something with the data. For example, maybe somebody gets points for the number of years that they've been going to school, so they get 100 points for each year, right? Well, let's do maybe an account first name. Let's grab this concatenated name here. I'm just copying it, pasting it down, right? And I'm going to put a little bit of white space there so it's easier to read. Then I'm going to go AC year, and I'm just going to do times 100. And we'll call this, actually, let's not, we'll put a label on it in just a moment. So you can see these are the points they get for the number of years they've actually spent in school. So let's do as study points. Super exciting, right? So I've given it a name like that. You can name your columns with, a free-form English name if you'd like. Although really when you send this out to an application, it's probably best not to put any spaces in the name. So I might say instead, I might say AC study points. And the reason you wouldn't want to put in the spaces is just makes it a little bit easier for some programming languages to refer to the column name. Um, there's a little bit of additional work that usually goes into having to deal with names that have spaces in them. Okay, so there we have it. We have Carolyn Tucker she's in year one, obviously, because she's only got 100 study points and so on. Obviously, this is sort of a fictional idea and that's not exactly how things would go, but I'm just trying to show you that you can do all kinds of calculations. You're not limited to just working with columns. You can throw in numbers, you can grab literal information, you can calculate functions against functions. We haven't really looked at functions directly, and we're going to look at that right now.